Hello everybody, Lord Almighty here. Today is Saturday, May 17th, 2025, and I'm sure some of you recognize this spot. I am back here on the Raritan River, which is looking a little angry today. And the reason is we've had quite a bit of rain over the past few days. The rain actually moved out probably about an hour ago, and the forecast for the rest of the day is bluebird skies. And these conditions are prime for some big fish to move up into this spot. Could be some big stripers, big largemouth, big walleye, maybe a miracle big muskie. The key word is just big. I am throwing the big baits and I am trying to get a big bite. Well, I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but the conditions have produced a pretty distinct mud line in the middle of the river. We actually, above this dam, have two rivers coming together. We got the Raritan coming in on the right, and we have the Millstone coming in on the left. And usually, it's the Millstone that's running dirtier than the Raritan. So the muddier water would be on this side in most cases, but the situation has been turned upside down. But I think that works in my favor because with the cleaner water on this side, my lure is going to be going through that a lot more than it's going to be going through the other side, simply because of casting distance. So I feel like on my side of the river, the strike zone is going to be bigger than on the other side, simply because the fish have a better opportunity of seeing my bait. Fish on. It's a smallmouth. And he's not that big. Easy, buddy. Look at that. That's like what? Maybe a 14-inch smallmouth, 13, 14 inches? That's a 7-inch swim bait? Man. Well, I'd say his heart's a lot bigger than his body is. All right, you know what? I'll take it. To break the ice, I will absolutely take that. That was a hit. I don't know what it was. It didn't feel big, but it could have been anything. Felt like he just nosed the bait. All right, well, that's good. We're getting action here. Both bites I've gotten have been along this wall. There's actually, it's tough to see because the water's swirling here, but there's like an eddy right along this wall where the current goes almost slack. And I think that there's some fish in there. They're tucking in there to avoid fighting the current. Is that a fish? Oh, it was a fish and he's off. Hang it. Well, I switched away from the swim bait for a little while just to try this jointed shad. I don't know what that was. It did not feel small. Got him that time. What is this? Oh my gosh. That's a bigger smallmouth. He's not hooked too well either. and see if I can get him somewhere where I can lip him. Yes, all right. Wow. There we go, boys. Look at that. That's a nice one. He's blind in one eye, too. Look at that. Good eye, bad eye. But he saw that bait just fine. Wow. That's a nice fish. I was not expecting to catch a big smallmouth today, but I will certainly take it. There you go, baby. Whew. I didn't know what it was. It did not fight like a smallmouth. It was a very lazy fight. It was just like dead weight. All right. Well, if nothing else, the smallies are sure biting. Oh, I thought that was a fish, but nope, it was a log floating in the water. It fooled me. Now that I know there's fish here, that muscle memory's kicking in. Every time I feel something that I didn't make the lure do, I just set the hook. Fish on. Oh, he's off. Oh. Well, I made another lure change. I think that might have been another smallmouth. It kind of looked like a smallmouth, and it was fighting hard like one. Wow. All right, man, they're biting today. I mean, it's not like fast and furious. I've been here like 2 hours, and that was my 4th or 5th bite, but they are definitely here. And I am gonna camp out here for quite a while. Fish on. Oh, he's off. Boy, he hammered that. If I were gonna make a guess, I'd say that was a little striper. It looked like it had a dark gray back. Whew, man. He really went after this. I am liking this. I normally don't get nearly this much action at this place. I'm happy with like one bite here. I've gotten half a dozen so far. This is great. Fish on. Boy, he hit that real hard. What have I got? It's a catfish. You have got to be joking me. Look at this. Oh! Channel cat. He absolutely clobbered this thing. I mean, by far the hardest hit I've had all day. Oh boy. All sorts of stuff showing out today. Easy, buddy. Boy, he ate it. He was not gonna come off. He got both sets of trebles in his face. Ah, there we go. Look at that. That's maybe a 3-pound channel cat. All right. Whoa. All right, buddy. I'll let you go. God, those things always surprise me. I'm never expecting them. Well, everybody, it has been quite a while since my last bite, and I'm thinking it's because this water level is dropping pretty fast. It's dropped probably about a foot since I've been here, and the shallower this spot gets, the more the fish seem to spread out and get out of here, because the current isn't as much of a factor. So all of those fish that were holding tight to this wall here have probably moved off by now, and they're God knows where at this point. So TLDR, I'm gonna call it quits for today, but it was a really fun afternoon here on the river. Didn't catch anything of spectacular proportions, but I caught some real quality fish today. I'm really happy with how things turned out, especially since it's this spot, which can be historically stingy. It's not often I come to the river specifically to fish this spot, but I'm sure glad that that's what I did today. Thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you on the next adventure. Guys, check this out. I was literally hooking this onto my hook keeper on my rod, and look what happened. It looks like I stopped fishing at just the right time, because if I had hooked a fish with the lure like this, it would have broken the lure and probably would have broken my heart too. So yeah, time to call it quits. And time to buy a new jointed shad.